I'm in the jungle near Pol Pot's secret bunker. This area is heavily landmined. Nobody comes here. There's only a few farmers. And I've been searching this area for some time for a natural wonder. And at long last, after many visits, I have found it. And I'm sure you'll find it staggeringly beautiful. So far, I've descended this cliff coming down this path. But what I've learned is by going between these two rocks, I can descend further. Coming down further, we find there's quite the drop-off. But the great thing is, by clinging onto these bamboo trees, one can sort of hop from one to the next to get down to here, which is a river bed. And now we're down at the river bank, and hopefully you can see from this angle that journey isn't as easy as maybe it looks on screen. But let us spin round, because what you're seeing here are rocks of epic proportion. And how they got here is they were carried by water. So it's this way we need to head. This is the river bed that leads us to our natural treasure. Now, if you look here, you will see my hat. And that gives you an idea as to how big these boulders are. And if you look there, you'll see a hint of the natural wonder that I have been pursuing. But first, we need to continue through these rocks. Now, these rocks are very slippery, and it's not just the rocks. There's a lot of snakes in this area. Oh, gosh. As well as, of course, the landmines. Maybe a few reasons why nobody really comes here. It's also impossible to find. It doesn't really appear on any maps. But I think you can now see why I've been kind of obsessed with this place. Let me go up and get a better footing, because being injured here could be fatal. There's one more place I wish to take you to, and that means turning round. You see, there's no point doing something by half measures. Let's follow this riverbed down and see where it leads us. As I say, it does have me worried, and I'm not using hyperbole, because there's no phone signal, there's nobody around. If I was to hurt myself or get bitten, it's me and only me. So I must use as much caution as possible. So it's off with the phone until I can get over there and get some steadier footing. Now, this is Book Rock. I don't know why I've called it Book Rock, I just did. And that takes me to here, which I call Bridge Rock. Now, the thing about doing this, and I've always done it even as a child, because I'm so terrible with names, is by naming things, you remember them. You're building a map in your head. Now, you can see why I call this Bridge Rock. This bugger is steep and it's slippery. And don't be deceived, these drop-offs either side are a bit deeper than you may think. And it's a complete bugger to go down. One has to sort of just shimmy down. So it's off with the phone again, because I want to get down there. Okay, we're closing in. And I just remembered, actually, yesterday I came up here at night time because there was no moon. It was completely black, and I love that. When I look in the rear view mirrors of my motorcycle and it's just black, it's like you're floating in a void. Now, with this, we can't get down here. There's water over there. So, but nature has supplied a way for us. We go up this big steep one here. We have a tree here, which we can use as a banister. Right, be careful, be. All right, oh, dearie me. See, I've done this once already, because I wouldn't be so blasé as to think these rocks are steady. Rocks wobble. I've had that a few times at temples. You tread on the rock and it just moves. Right, look at that. It's like a magical pool, isn't it? But it is blocking our way. So we deviate to the left Now, this is where snakes would hang out, because you see this rock that's been hit by the sun? That's where he's going to come to warm his body in the morning, because, of course, he's a cold-blooded animal. So what I do is always have a look down, because if they're warming, they're asleep. And if you surprise them, they attack. So here we are, next to the magical pool. Now then, this is our final few steps. Oh Lord, look at that. A whole blizzard of little yellow butterflies. And I can also hear the jungle birds calling. This, quite simply, could be heaven to someone like me. The solitude of it all. And the adventure of it all. Have a look at this. Now, I don't know if you know a book called The Lost Plateau. Well, it's like I've discovered that. And in The Lost Plateau, you see, there's this plateau which is totally isolated, and up there live the last dinosaurs. It's a fantastic book. Well, I suppose that's what I call this place now I think about it. I'm going to call you The Lost Plateau. But we have to get to a tree for our next shot. I'm going to hold on to this for dear... Oh, look, you see, look. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. It's been eaten by termites. So, but this tree at the back here is quite sturdy. Let me get hold of him, because what I want to do is just lean over the edge just a little bit. Right, that is a fatal fall, without a doubt. I'm going to step away. I'm not very good with heights. I'm afraid of heights, but I do have to challenge myself. So this is what I wanted to show you. For some time, I've been exploring this area, desperate to find that waterfall. And today I did. We have butterflies, we have solitude in abundance, and we have this meandering riverbank. Isn't it beautiful?